guys, this is Buck. Got my 2019 L5P here. It's a crew cab dually. Most of the time with the trucks I don't really know what they get unloaded whatsoever. Most of the time if I take a trip, it's a trailer involved. The first trip on this truck, I went from Virginia to Colorado. The double axle trailer had 2 4-wheelers side by side. Truck bed loaded down with some gear and stuff. So that trip I was averaging about 10.5 all the way around. And that was me, running 5 miles an hour or over, whether it's speed limit was 70, 75, or even 80 in some spots. I would, go ahead and try to get there and get back. This trip I also went to Colorado as well. However, this time I had no trailer. I did put an aftermarket camper shell that don't fit exactly, so it's probably grabbing, not helping the aerodynamics. And there's some gear in the build, but there's no trailer. So that's my lifetime MPG on this truck. Again, majority of that's had a trailer on it. This is my trip going to Colorado and coming back. Currently, I still got about 600 more miles to get back to Virginia. But the thing I noticed, like going out, was I was a little bit of a hurry. So if speed limit was 75 or 80, I'd run the 5 to 7 over, and it would average somewhere around 14 to 15-ish miles to the gallon, running 70 and 80 some miles an hour. When I got there, it was snowing, so a lot of 4-wheel drive stuff kind of took a toll on MPG. On the way back, I started playing. When I got into Kansas, slowed up just to see what it would do. And that's where I kind of got surprised about how big a difference the MPG would make. It's pretty good fuel range left for a quarter of a tank on this. So let me go to the 25 first. So if you slow down to about 60, 61 in Kansas, I was about 22 to 24, pretty consistent, coming up through Missouri and going into Kentucky now. Going up and down the hills, it's been close to the 20 MPG mark. It's been pretty consistent on that. The 29 best on that was kind of coasting down, coming off some of the higher elevations where that unusually high 29, that's not what you're going to expect on pretty much any trip. I would imagine, unless on a truck of this size, you're just not going to have that. This is the 50 MPG. Again, pretty consistent, right around the 20 mark. Best being 24, and I could actually squeeze that out pretty close. In Kansas, where it was pretty flat, I would see 22 up to about the 24 mark, pretty consistent, running 60, 61. I got another buddy driving too. He was running a little bit faster, and it nicked it down a little bit, but 61's a sweet spot. 65 ain't too big a drop back, but once you start crossing that 70 mark, pretty big drop off. My nephew, he's got almost identical truck. He noticed that on a trip going to Florida and coming back. So last 400, this is really where you start seeing true mileage. I've filled the truck up a couple times now, and it's been pretty consistent around the 20 mark, hand calculated as well. So that's pretty surprising. This truck's been pretty accurate for the most part as far as what my trip's been saying to what I've been hand calculating and rechecking. But yeah, it's right at 20 MPG. If I was running 75 to 85, it would be somewhere in that 14 to 15 mile per gallon range. So I'd say anywhere from a 4 to 6 MPG bump, pretty consistent by just slowing down from high interstate speeds to about 60. Of course, at a trip like this, it does add quite a bit of time, but it's kind of impressive what this size truck will do. Fairly unloaded. Like I said, I know the camper shell might be taking a little bit, sitting away from the cab because it isn't a correct year fit model, but pretty impressed. I mean, for a dually crew cab 4-wheel drive to get that kind of MPG.